Greetings. Welcome back to the second video of the year 2000. We are continuing down the pile to our next three games that came out on the PlayStation 1 in the new millennium. And the first game we are going to play this time is a space sim by Psygnosis. It is the third entry in a series that started on the PlayStation 1, and I believe is the third and last game in the series as well. I believe this was the last one they ever made, which is a shame, because this was kind of a cool series and I'm amazed no one has done anything with it since. So yes, and the serial number is 01924, so 1924. So, and I'm going to click this, I'm going to press this, and this should now work. There we go. And now I'm going to just fiddle with the edges. Alright. Yep, Colony Wars Red Sun. This is the third Colony Wars game, and personally, my favourite of the trilogy. This game is really cool.
The fifth millennium, where killing had become a way of life. The conflict had raged so long, I guess I'd forgotten how it started. All I knew was this. On one side, the League of Free Worlds. On the other, the Colonial Navy. The result? Total war. Back then, we were told that the final battle was beginning. The defining moment of the struggle to be free. It wasn't the truth. It wasn't a lie either. It was just plain wrong. And I should know. Me? The name is Valdemar, and my story begins here in the Magenta system. A system built from darkness, governed by high ambition and low morals. A dangerous mix. Back then, I'd been down too long. Down on my luck. Down beneath the surface of this damn moon, cutting dynamite from unforgiving seams. Down so deep it felt like hell. Which explains why, when work was over, I prayed my dreams would be good dreams. That night, my prayer went unanswered. The dream began with a crazy man's idea of a guided tour of the system. First up, the Magenta Star. And then, above the homeworld, you see her? The mother of all starships, preparing for her maiden voyage. And check this out. Pirates can be bad for your health. See what I mean? Coming up, our final destination. Right back where we started. Someone, something maybe, was coming for me. Whatever had happened here, nothing had survived. And I mean nothing.
Valdemar.
God almighty.
You flatter me, Valdemar.
Who are you?
That would be telling. Take a long, hard look around you at things to come. The final battle between the Navy and the League is imminent, but it will not decide the fate of the human race. Just like you, my friend, the Red Sun is not what she seems. Awake and live, Valdemar, or sleep forever.
From that moment on, every breath would feel like it could be my last. I was awake. Wide awake. I quit my job. It was time to go to work.
All right. Okay, here we go. So, Colony Wars Red Sun is a great looking game. Don't know if you can hear those, but we've got a bunch of police sirens outside. Typical. So, this game is a little bit different to the previous two. The previous two games were just linear mission construction. You know, linear mission progression. You just go from, you know, from one mission to the other in a linear path until the story's finished. Red Sun's a bit different in that it portrays itself more as a freelancer style game, where you're given a choice of missions and you can complete them in any order you want. And this game is different because you're earning money for your missions. You can then spend said money on upgrading your ship, buying new ships, and so forth. So there's a lot more customization than with the previous games, where you're just given a ship and it's got a predetermined loadout and you're just playing through a story, where this game is a lot more...
Okay, Baltimore, ready for action.
Okay. Is a lot more freeform because you've got more control over what you do and how you do it. Okay, so you can set your default viewpoint, cockpit, internal or external. Let's set it to external. I think we've already got it centered, so that's good. So, primary weapon. The controls are pretty similar to the previous games, but just going to make sure. Yeah. Select primary, fire primary, target, select, and fire. Okay, so select is tap circle, fire secondary is hold circle. It sounds like that could get a little bit complicated, a little bit confusing. Thrust is R1, reverse is so forward, backwards, R1, L1, double tap for afterburner, rolling is L2 and R2. Rear view is hold both shoulders, and a quick flare. Okay, I think quick flares are countermeasures, so if we get locked onto with a missile, we can launch a countermeasure by holding down 3 different buttons, which seems like a lot. Okay, that's fine. Wait, did I do that? Default 1? Yeah, okay. Let's keep going. We won't do training missions because it plays very similarly to the previous 2 games. So, we can select our missions. We've got 3 to choose from right now. Escort duty, covert insertion, and rebel smugglers. We can buy and sell different attachments for our ship, or upgrade the ship itself. So this is our current ship. You start off with a pretty shitty ship. It's got an okay hull, but in terms of speed and maneuverability and attachment points, it's pretty bad. So let's go for our first mission. Let's go for... Interdiction of rebel armed smugglers. Let's go for this one. Objective: destroy rebel fleet ships. Be aware of rebel fighters in area. Conclude operation before police arrival. Ah, so... Okay, we are doing this above the law, are we? Undercover operatives have reported that the rebellion are maintaining their military effort by smuggling arms in from the League safe haven. Naturally, the Empire cannot be seen to be heavily involved in action outside of our own sphere of influence. 2 rebel fleet ships carrying stolen weapons are to be intercepted and destroyed. So... it's the same universe as the previous 2 games, so the League of Free Worlds and the Imperial Navy are still going at it, just after all these years. But in this game we're playing as a independent third party who's kind of just stuck in the middle between the 2 sides. So the first game you played as the League of Free Worlds, the second game you played as the Imperial Navy, this time you're a independent third party, so it's kind of cool. 12,000 credits will be paid if this objective is met. Beware that the fleet ships are protected by rebel fighters. Rebels are likely to request assistance from League police elements. Our electronic intelligence will provide an estimated time to contact. The mission must be completed before the police fighters arrive on the scene. Once you've completed the mission, a jump gate will open for you to exit through. The jump gate will appear as a flashing green icon on your radar. Okay. So again, the previous 2 games were like really nice looking, they're like very high production values, but this game is just gorgeous. This game is even better looking than the previous 2 games. Alright, so guy down. Come on. There we go. One down. We've got 5 minutes to destroy these ships until the police arrive.
You are mine.
I don't think so. Okay. Take out some of these fighters, shall we?
Jump gate is open. Have a nice day.
Let's take out some of these fighters first, shall we? We've got time. We've still got 4 minutes before the police arrive.
I've got a lock.
Oh, Jesus. The shooting in this game just feels so much better than the previous two games. I felt the controls in the previous two games, especially the first one, was a little bit too loose. But they seem to have tightened it down nicely in the third one. Whoop. Okay.
Scratch one bandit.
Uh-oh, got locked on. I love this music, it's so triumphant. Oh!
I have you now.
I doubt it. I doubt it very much. Got 2 minutes. Alright, let's scratch the rest of these bogies and get the hell out of here. This game just looks so good. Like, even compared to the first two, which were not bad looking games at all. Where are you? There. Oop, I'll take you first because you're closer. Sweet. Alright, so... Alright, let's get out of here. Where is... Here we go. Done. So we've earned ourselves some nice cash. I cannot believe they never did a fourth game. Like, these games were so good. Like, these were, I think, the best space sim games for the PlayStation. And honestly, it wasn't a very crowded field, but these games were great. I cannot believe that Psygnosis or like never did like a PS2 Colony Wars, or even like Sony, who has since liquidated Psygnosis and taken all of their IPs, hasn't done anything with the license. What a waste. So, can we buy any upgrades? What's this? A shield laser? Or another regular laser? Let's just buy ourselves a regular laser. You don't necessarily need the shield lasers in this game, like you kind of did in the previous two. They're less necessary. They're still here, and they're still really good at cutting through shields, but you know, you hammer on a guy enough with a regular laser, his shields are going to go down anyway, especially if you've got two of them. So now we've got two, spend some money, accept trade. Right, now we've got double the lasers. Okay, this is our first proper story mission, but let's do a couple of extra side stuff before we do it. Earn some extra cash. Okay, stay in the canyons to avoid defense systems, locate and destroy all shield generators, await orbital strike on rebel base. A skilled pilot is required for a covert insertion on a rebel-held moon. We do not know the precise location of the rebel base due to heavy cloaking. However, there are several shield generators. Once these are destroyed, the base will uncloak and an orbital strike will be launched. Be aware that the orbital strike has a large explosion radius. We recommend that you do not get caught in this blast. Thanks. The generators are located within a canyon network protected by automated defenses, or SAADS. Best avoided by staying in the canyons. Expect to encounter rebel tanks. May also be rebel fighters patrolling the area. Proceed with caution. 15,000 credits will be paid for the destruction of the generators, enabling us to eliminate the base. Alright. So, this is a surface mission. Sweet. Stay in the canyons. Okay, got it. Alright, let's go. These double lasers will make quick work of any enemies we encounter. So our primary objectives are the yellow dots on the radar. Here comes the music. Whoop. Let's go. Sweet. Alright, 1 down, 3 to go. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's just dangerous. Yeah. One moment, I'm just going to lower the volume on this, because this game's kind of loud. Lower it down to about -4 decibels. How about that? Oh my god, the music! That seems pretty good. Okay, that seems manageable.
Find me quickly. My life support is running out. Find me quickly.
Okay. Ooh, we can have Dolby Surround. It's just standard 2.1, right? It's just 2 speakers and a subwoofer at this point. Not really surround sound, but standard stereo should be fine. Okay. This way. Cool, you can still change camera angles with the select button. So we've got a cockpit view here, or just a standard flat HUD. But I like playing in third person. There's just something about this view that I really enjoy. Alright. I'm going to lower the music some more, because that's still kind of loud. Just a bit, just a tad. Alright, one to go. Which way shall we go? Let's head this way. Right, so we've destroyed all 4 generators, so now we've got to hunt down the cloaking generator that is hiding the base. Here it is. Yeah. This game's got such a good frame rate. It looks so good, but the frame rate also kind of holds up as well. Super impressed. And again, Psygnosis were always good at getting the most out of the PlayStation hardware. Oh, we fucked that base up. Alright, mission complete. 15 grand in the bank. Nice. Alright, and we've earned our first rank, I believe. So as you gain more kills, you get little insignias. Let's see. Exit debrief. Our starting ship is not that great, so I'm hesitating on upgrading it any more. I mean, we could do we could sell our stun missiles. Immobilizes target craft for a few critical seconds. Larger ships are more resilient. And they're guided. Yeah, sell them. Equip. Let's double down on 3 lasers. Okay. Escort insult and injury. The hour has come to strike. Execution of Empire war criminal. Assist defense of surface convoy. Alright, escort mission. Everyone loves escort missions. Protect the cargo stompers. Stay with convoy. Expect attack from air and surface. Pirates are preying on the cargo stomper. I love cargo stompers. Look at that thing. It's a shipping crate with legs. Convoys on the surface of Peripolis. Defense for these convoys is provided by escort stompers, but increased pirate activity has made it necessary to employ additional protection. Expect to encounter numerous pirate fighters. There may also be pirate interceptors involved. We have additional reports of pirate tanks. Oh my god. The convoy's destination is the Empire Depot on Peripolis. A wingman will be employed to provide assistance. Note that this brings the bounty payable for each pirate killed down to 100 credits. Okay, so 8,000 credits on completion of the mission, plus an extra 100 for every kill. Sweet. A bonus is also payable for each surviving cargo stomper. Great. And now we've got 3 lasers, so we should be able to take stuff down pretty damn quickly. Oh my god, look at these things. And oh, the frame rate is... oh, just a little bit rough. Okay, it's fine now, but... looking at these guys, it starts to get a bit... oh,
Give me a hand here.
framey. Eat triple lasers. Yeah. Oh, another one. So yeah, we just gotta kind of stay with the stompers until they reach the base. This mission usually takes about around 5 minutes, so... afterburners, engage. Where? Where is he? He's here. Okay. Oh, more stuff. Be careful not to shoot the stompers. Yeah, I'm just trouncing these guys. I've just got too much firepower now. Alright, there's a dude over here. Maybe might be getting a little bit too far away from the convoy. Just catch up. All right, here we go. Oh my god, these guys move so slowly. Uh-oh, pirate tanks.
I'm under attack. Request assistance.
I'm coming. Don't you worry. Let's... hang on, I'm just going to mess around with the volume a little bit more. Okay, seems good. I'm judging the volume purely by the little green bars on OBS, so I'm trying to tell purely from that if the game is too loud or too quiet, so it's not always accurate. Sometimes you'd be amazed how quiet something is, even though it seems to be filling up the little green bar, or how loud something is despite only getting halfway. Let's try playing in cockpit a little bit. Aha! Oh, there goes the frame rate. Oh, we got... oh! Reverse, shoot!
Check your targeting computer, pilot. That one hit me.
Sorry, maybe you shouldn't fly so close to the fucking pirates then. I'm going to go back to third person. I just prefer the wider camera angle this gives us. Is there a guy behind us? Okay, lead stomper appears to have lost his shields, but he's got plenty of health.
Try to keep those fighters off us. Just a little further.
This guy's still got half his shield. This guy has got most of his shield. Uh-oh. Tanks. Okay. Not far now. You see that little green flashing light near my crosshair? That's the destination. We're getting close now. Motherfucker. Okay. Dealt with. How much further is this? Oh no, it's right here. Okay. We're here, basically. Come on, you slow bastards. Okay. Sweet. Mission complete. Should be a fat payday on this one. Alright. Yeah. 8,000 credits for completing the mission, 3,000 for keeping all 3 cargo stompers safe, 2,500 bonus for 25 kills. Nice. And we've now received the updated rating of Traveller. Yeah, got... Nice. So that gives us a cool 23 grand. Friends of the Rebellion, the hour has come to strike. Execution of an Empire war criminal. Okay, let's do this mission. Closely follow electronic warfare pod to avoid detection. Destroy ship identified as carrying Commissar Ugold, or Ugold. Depends how you want to pronounce that. Escape through jump gates. This is an assassination mission. Alright. We have learned the whereabouts of a true enemy of the people, Commissar Ugold, or Ujold. He has been found guilty for crimes against the rebellion, and the death sentence must be served. An electronic warfare pod is being sent to determine which of a pair of Empire command yachts has Ujold aboard. One is the injury. The other is the insult. Oh, get it? Insult to injury? Get it? Get it? A brave pilot is needed to follow our ships, disguised as a rebel hauler. The EW pod... Okay. Through a network of automated defences around the target's moorage. Once our technicians have identified the ship with Ujold aboard, you will destroy it. There will certainly be Empire fighters in the vicinity, but do not react to them until your prime objective is met. The insult and injury are heavily defended by turrets on their upper and lower hulls. These can be targeted and destroyed, thus rendering the craft defenceless. Once you have completed the mission parameters, a jump gate will open for you to exit through. The jump gate will appear as a flashing green icon on your radar. Complete this mission and you will be the people's hero and 12,000 credits richer. Alright, let's do it. For my bank account, I mean the people. It's good variety to these missions. It's not just go here and kill some pirates. There seems to be like a nice variety of objectives. Whoop. Keep close to the electronic warfare pod. Okay. So we're following this. Whoops, don't touch it. So we're sneaking through. Switch to cockpit view. Halfway there. I'm gonna boost the music again. Hang on. Whoop, don't accidentally shoot. Press the wrong button. There are the ships.
We've got him. He's aboard the Insult.
Right. Holy shit, did that thing just kamikaze into the ship? Sweet. Alright. Effective use of countermeasures.
Jump gate is open. Have a nice day.
Where? Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Have a crack at this guy first, though. Oh! Go! And finished. Alright. Have we really been playing for 3/4 of an hour? Oh my god. We should stop then. Before this gets any longer. Yeah, Colony Wars Red Sun, hell of a game. It's definitely the best of the 3 Colony Wars games. I can't believe that they never did anything else with this series. Like no re-releases, no like reboots, no remakes or anything, no new sequels, nothing. I think they released the first Colony Wars on PSN for PS3. I'm not sure about the sequels. Anyway, we better move on before we spend any more time on this one game. Okay. Insert the exploder disc. This case is in poor condition. There we go. There we go. Alright. Next game. This next game is very interesting. It's a action-adventure game. More to do with adventures than action. It's by Revolution Software, creators of Beneath a Steel Sky and the Broken Sword games. So, the original Broken Sword is one of my favourite adventure games. And this, the game I'm about to play, whoops, is probably Revolution's most ambitious game, I'd say. This game was published by Sony Europe, so developed by Revolution but published by Sony, so I guess that technically makes it a first-party game. And it has the serial number 02149, so 2149. It was the 2149th game to be licensed for the system. Alright. Okay, and this game is called In Cold Blood. And it is a pretty cool game. It's a very ambitious PlayStation game. It also came out on the PC, but I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can buy the PC version of this game from Good Old Games. It's not on Steam, it's only on Good Old Games, and it's quite cheap. I'd recommend looking at it because it's kind of cool. Think of it as more of an adventure game than an action game. Think of it as an adventure game with light combat occasionally, and almost all the combat is optional. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Let's have a look. There we go. That's good. Music volume down a bit, speech volume up a bit. Okay. Interact, remora, arm, sidestep. Okay. Up and down to move forward through the tutorial. Okay. So, tank controls, Resident Evil style controls, or rather character relative movement rather than camera relative movement. R2 to run, L1 to strafe, X to interact and talk, circle to fire the gun while holding R1. Just press circle by itself to initiate unarmed combat. L2 to crouch. Access your smartwatch with the square button. So yeah, this game is a I don't know. Think of it. It's light cyberpunk. It's not full on. It's not full on like Blade Runner style cyberpunk. It's more like light amounts of cyberpunk. I like to think of it as a weird combination of cyberpunk and dieselpunk. A lot of the time, people fail to recognise something as dieselpunk. Dieselpunk suffers the sad fate of being lost somewhere between cyberpunk and steampunk. So a lot of the time it will get mislabeled as either cyberpunk or steampunk. But I like to think that this game straddles the line between cyberpunk and dieselpunk. It's got a cool style to it. Alright, new game. Load times are kind of long.
Let's hear from Ted Victor, who's in Washington. Ted, what's the latest on the China Sea conflict?
Sally, it's looking very grave indeed. We've been shown more satellite evidence of Chinese nuclear deployments off the coast of Taiwan. I have to say, these pictures don't leave much room for argument.
Thank you, Ted. The President warned tonight that unless Chinese submarines were withdrawn immediately from the area, the response would be, and I quote, devastating.
Now, John Colt, you are going to tell me everything about your mission. We will start at the beginning, with Alpha.
Alpha?
Yes. Remember, start at the beginning.
The beginning. Think back. I was betrayed. But who? Why? Where did it begin? I was on a beach. First leave I'd had in years. Then Alpha called.
There's an agent missing, an American. I know that we should let the Americans look for him, but they need our help. It's your friend, Kiefer. I'm sorry, John. He was undercover in Volgia, wrecking a uranium mine. They lost contact. The CIA are convinced he's alive. They want us to find him and get him out. You'll be back on a beach in no time. I promise.
Tell me about Volgia.
Volgia. Officially, a peace-loving state tucked between China and the old Soviet Empire. Unofficially, a very nasty place indeed. Ethnic cleansing, concentration camps, and, of course, a resistance movement. The VFF, run by your contact, a charming gentleman named Gregor Kostov. You'll know him by his bad breath and worse habits.
24 hours later, I'm taking a breakfast meeting with Kostov himself outside a dodgy uranium mine. Alpha's intelligence on Kostov was spot on.
This is the place.
Thanks, Kostov.
If you need help English, you ask me.
Unfortunately, there are no subtitle options in this game, at least in the PlayStation 1 version, so some of the audio, some of the speech might be a little bit quiet. I apologise for that. Okay.
You'll never get in without my help.
I'm going to boost the speech a little bit more, actually. Whoops, no. So, let's talk to...
Actually, Kostov, I could do with some help.
What do you want to know?
What's the last contact you had from Kiefer?
He said he found what he was looking for, and to get the beers ready. Then nothing. Now he's probably dead. Or wounded. Or he has given himself up.
My orders are to get in and find him.
You're a bigger fool than he was. They will find you, and then they will kill you.
I'll risk it. Tell me about the setup inside.
The place is swarming with guards, so don't think you can shoot your way in. Use your brain. English? Who knows? Maybe that fancy Remora gadget will connect to their computers. Talk to the technicians. They might help you. Most of them want to be here even less than you do.
How do I contact you?
You don't. Unless you truly have to. I'll be listening in to your Remora frequency.
How do I get past the guards?
Same way I got Kiefer past the guards. I distract the sentry, you creep past.
Don't you think that's a little predictable?
Nothing in Volgia is predictable.
I guess Kiefer found that out the hard way. So how do you get me out?
You get yourself out. I'll be waiting with transport. Trust me, English.
Trust is something you earn, Kostov. Till then, we're just working together.
Alright, so he's going to help us get in. Keep to the right.
Hey, friend. I need help.
This is restricted zone. Clear off. Get out of here.
I'm sorry. At this distance from the booth, he would be so visible.
They must have put something in the beer, eh? You are my friend. You want to buy cigarettes? Cheap cigarettes.
Alright, we're in. So the game is set in a fictional Eastern Bloc country that's split off from the split off from Russia. There's a lot of old, like, Soviet architecture still lying around the place, and we're here looking for a missing American agent. We don't know if he's been captured or if he's been killed or if he's just lying low, but we're here to try and find out what happened, and if he's still alive, make contact.
A statue to the great proletarian miner. There's a deep ravine spanned by a heavily guarded bridge. What the... Kostov is creeping around the perimeter fence. What the hell does he think he's doing? It's Kiefer's mugshot on a wanted poster. Foreign agent escaped from custody. Shoot on sight. Poor old Kiefer. Never did make friends easily.
Hey, you. What do you want?
Just done the beer delivery. Any chance I can get a wash?
Did the gate guard radio through your clearance?
Yes.
Okay. Shower room's over there. Door on the left.
Thank you, my friend. I won't be long.
The secret to infiltration, man, just sound sure of yourself and walk with purpose, and most people won't even question you. What? What? I guess we took too long. Okay, that's...
No. It couldn't have happened that way.
Alright, whatever, we'll just rush. I guess I must have just taken too long. That's weird, yeah. The guards... The AI of the guards seems to be a bit twitchy in this game. If you don't do exactly what you say in, like, a very fast amount of time, they'll just start shooting you. Which is annoying. Skip. Skip.
This.
Thanks.
If you...
Actually,
What do you want to know?
tell me...
So, who knows? Talk.
What?
You... I'll...
Skip, skip,
What's the
skip.
last...
Then. Now,
What?
they will find...
I'll risk... How do I get...
Say...
Don't you think...
Nothing...
I guess keep... Trust
Skip,
is...
skip, 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 skip. Okay, go. Let's try that again, shall we?
Hey, friend. I need help.
This is restricted zone. Clear off. Get out of here.
Alright.
My friend. My car came off the road.
Let's save. So if we die again, we can just load here.
Hey, you. What do you want?
Just done the beer delivery. Any chance I can get a wash?
Did the gate guard radio through your clearance?
Yes.
Okay. Shower room's over there. Door on the left.
Thank you, my friend. I won't be long.
Let's be swift about it.
You going to listen to the match?
Maybe, Alexei. Let's meet for a beer later.
He's going to go off. Right. So now I'm going to sneak around here while he's not looking. Take him out. Ha! Search him.
A lighter. Could come in handy.
Alright, this guy's looking the wrong way as well. Having a crafty smoke in the showers. That dude was carrying 2 clips of ammunition. Right, so we can access our inventory with the triangle button. So we are currently carrying one med pack, a pocket lighter we just found on that guard, and 3 clips of ammunition. We can also access our smartwatch, which doubles as a map, a communication device, and a hacking tool. Apple ain't got shit. And the smartwatch will basically tell us the layout of the level we're in, and how many guards are nearby. Guards, people, we don't know if they're guards or not, or just technicians, are displayed by moving blue dots. This comes in very handy. Okay. Wait, where are we? We're there. There are 3. I think there are 3 guards in that hallway. No, we won't go that way. We'll go this way. This game is better when it's being an adventure game, and it's not so great when it's being an action game. The combat in this game is extremely clunky. But if you're careful, you won't have to do much of it. These guys are just technicians.
No, no, no!
It's Kiefer's mugshot on a wanted poster. Foreign agent escaped from custody. Shoot on sight. Poor old Kiefer. Never did make friends easily.
Come on, hold it together!
Good news is, they haven't found him yet.
Go on, go on!
Excuse me,
You new around here?
you could say that. What's the score?
Dynamo Deleski are beating Spartak 2-0.
Oh, good.
What?
I mean, that's bad. Very bad. Did you hear about that foreign agent?
Only what's on the poster by the elevator. Now, excuse me. Go on, go on!
Okay, he's not much help. How about you?
Hello?
I'm listening to the match.
You're even less help.
Together!
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm really busy here.
That's all right. I'll ask
Yep.
someone else.
You look really busy. I mean, honestly, you just look like you're randomly wandering around the room, but okay, if you say you're busy, I guess. Take that, motherfucker. Great. 2 more clips of ammunition. Okay, Oh, no, turn around. There we go. Yeah, the movement's a bit stiff in this.
That's some digger.
Yeah, twin cam, turbo diesel. You won't get Finder anywhere. Except it's broken.
Have you heard the score?
No, what is it?
Dynamo Dulesky are beating Spartak 2-0.
What?
I know, that's bad. What's the latest on that foreign agent?
Still out there somewhere. So they're keeping security tight. He knows what he's doing, all right. They reckon he climbed across the ravine on a rope, like a monkey. I can't say I blame him wanting to get to the other side. Nothing much happens over here.
Interesting. So he escaped to the other side of the ravine. Okay, so don't want to go through that door because it looks like there are 3 guards in there. Let's head the other way. Wait, let's go this way first. I want to see what this flashing machine is. Going up and down steps in this is a bit tricky.
Some kind of strange power coupling. Never seen anything like it.
Wait, no. Let's go back up here. Hang on. Whoop. Just wanted to see what that was. I think if I... Yeah, let's check this tiny little room here before we continue. Because this room here is a dead end. I think that dude's a technician. Alright, what have you got to say?
Hi.
Hello.
Have you heard the score?
If it's football, it doesn't really interest me.
Okay. Did you hear about that foreign agent?
I heard something, but I don't like to get involved.
I've come to adjust user access rights.
Sure. The terminal is over there.
Thanks.
Again, sound sure of yourself and walk with purpose, and people won't bother you.
I've got no idea what this machinery does. Some serious computing facilities here. This is no ordinary mine.
If you're using the ore purity monitor, be careful. It hasn't been recalibrated since the system went offline.
Oh yes. I'll watch out for that. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Getting a stiff neck. Alright, so our smartwatch can hack into the computer.
Show me the system's primary function. Informative stuff, but hardly an interesting read. Let me read the security notice. He didn't report in or get back to Kostov. He's probably still in the mine somewhere. I want to check the database. Any records on Kiefer? I want to check the database. Look up Dmitry Nagarov. I want to check the database. Search for information on Kostov. It sounds like Kostov has been treading on someone's toes. Comms.
What should we say? Okay. So I think we've just sent a message to Kostov to get in touch with us. When that will happen, I'm not sure. Revolution Software never revisited this franchise. I believe this was the only game they made. Right now they seem to be just a broken sword factory, just churning out cheaply made sequels and remakes. It's kind of sad. And again, if that's what makes them money, then oh well. Whoop, no, it keeps turning around on the stairs. Urgh. Ah, looks like there's a dude on that corner. I'm going to save the game, just in case.
Another poster of Kiefer. Shame they didn't get his best side.
Okay, that was useless. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, there we go. So yeah, most of the combat in this game is optional. Only if you accidentally stray into areas you shouldn't be, or you get seen by guards doing things you shouldn't be, do you normally have to engage. I might try and show off some combat before we move on.
Excuse me.
Yes?
What's the score?
3-0.
Dynamo Daleski. Don't you just hate them?
No. You see, my friend, I used to play for them.
Ah, you must have had some great times.
I did. Till some animal from Spartak broke my leg.
Oh, that's a shame. Couldn't have happened to a nicer bloke. Heard any more about the agent who got across the ravine?
He got into the pit head, then right down into the mine before security found him.
So, they've got him in custody.
What a bunch of idiots, eh? They let him escape and he's still missing.
How do I get to Mine B?
You can't. Since the agent escaped, they've sealed it off and closed the bridge.
Alright then. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
What the hell? This looks like some sort of particle accelerator. What are they doing with a piece of kit like this in a uranium mine? It's a particle accelerator. Very impressive. Must be some sort of test rig. Small metallic test bolts, presumably intended to be fired at the plasma rig.
Let's try one, shall we? Alright, walk up to the back of it, open the inventory.
This should be fun.
Interesting. How about if we move this out of the way?
Must be some sort of test rig.
Yeah. Okay, now we're talking.
Small metallic test bolts.
Let's try this again.
This should be fun.
Result. Okay. So this appears to be the edge of the ravine. What's this?
It's a communications cable. It looks like it's been cut deliberately.
Oh crap. Ah! That's annoying. He's locked into an animation. Yeah, you accidentally look at the wrong thing and you press X and he'll just... Apparently you can tell what he's going to use or examine by where his head turns, but the problem is the resolution is so low you can't always tell what the fuck he's looking at. I'm going to assume I looked at everything of interest there. Because I couldn't look at the ravine, couldn't do anything with the fence, but... Let's talk to this guy again. See if he's got anything interesting to say.
Excuse me.
What the hell was that noise in there?
Noise? I didn't hear any noise.
Damn television's playing games with my hearing now. As I said, they let him escape and he's still missing.
How do I get to Mine B?
You can't. Since the agent escaped, they've sealed it off and closed the bridge.
So did the agent use the communications cable to get across the ravine?
Damn right. And now they've cut it down.
Do you have any more of this cable?
Yes, but you can't have any. I need authorization, which I can't get because the communication line was cut. No authorization, no cable.
Authorization, you say? Here's my authorization.
Right. Give me the damn cable, or I'll blow your fat head clean off your shoulders and take it myself.
Well, if you're going to be like that, just trying to do my job.
And I'm just trying to do mine. The cable, if you please.
I wonder if you could shoot him and take the cable yourself, because I held the gun out and pressed X to talk to him. I wonder if I pressed circle, if I could have shot him, because I've noticed the window above where the cable was hanging has got is broken. Just above in that corner there. So I wonder if I'd pressed circle instead of X, would I have shot the guy and just reached through and grabbed it myself? Interesting. Ooh, what are these?
A cable with a split pin attached could help me get across the ravine.
Right. Whoop, let's go back. Whoop, too far. Okay. I'm not sure this is how particle accelerators work, but what do I know? It's really convenient that that cable just happened to be the exact right length. Could you imagine if it was like a foot short? Like it got to the end, but then the cable went taut and it didn't dig into the side? That would be embarrassing. Interesting. We won't play for much longer. Then we'll move on in a sec.
More of this blue substance. Same stuff that powered the accelerator.
You see what I mean though, right? It's not quite cyberpunk, but it's not quite diesel punk. It's somewhere in between.
Nearly all the machinery here is either running on this stuff or manufacturing it.
Professor, you cannot trust him. He breaks his word more often than he keeps it.
I have no choice. And my work here is important for the whole world.
By the time the world learns about your work, it'll be too late.
What do you mean?
Who are you?
I was about to ask the same question.
Don't move. Just stay there.
Who are you?
Security. Got to check your computer.
Quick as you can, please. I have work to do.
You're not suspicious at all.
Tell me.
Yes?
Who was the girl?
Just a worker.
With a gun?
I don't have time for idle chat. I'm busy. Are you finished?
Yes, thank you. I'm looking for somebody.
I can't help you. I work alone.
He's American. He was here in the mine.
Then he is a fool. A dead fool.
I think he's alive. I think you met him.
You think I'm a fool too? I got nothing to say to you. Go.
Who are you?
Tolstov. Professor Tolstov. And you?
A friend.
I have no friends in security.
What do you do here?
I work when I'm not being disturbed.
Tell me about the mine.
No, go, please understand. I must continue with my work, sir.
This game's got pretty good voice acting. Then Revolution have always been pretty good at choosing good voice actors for their games.
Yes. Show me the system functionality. Give me the database. Get information on the professor.
Alexandra is his daughter.
Find information on Alexander Tolstov. Sounds like good news. I'll tell the professor. Tell me.
Yes?
Tell me about Alexandra.
What do you know about my daughter? You people promised she would be safe. I'm doing what you wanted, aren't I?
Where is she?
You tell me you're security.
Professor Tolstov, I'm not security. I'm a British agent. My name is John Cord. If you help me, I can help you.
Find out where they're holding my daughter. Then maybe I will help you.
She's at security headquarters. She's alive and being treated well.
Thank God.
So, will you help me?
What do you want to know?
So, who's the Chinese girl?
Chiling Chung. She's no cleaner.
What does she want?
She wants to get me out of the mine. Wants me to stop working for the Volgians.
But they have your daughter.
Correct. I am powerless.
So who is she?
I think an agent. For whom? Well, that's more your line of business.
Did Kiefer contact you?
He said he'd help me. Said he could get Alexandra out.
What happened to him?
He went deeper into the mine. They went after him.
Is he alive?
Who knows? It is possible.
So, are they really mining uranium here?
Not uranium. Something very special, something unique.
Go on.
Millions of years ago, a meteorite crashed into this mountain. It was composed of a unique allotrope. We call it trinepheline. The miners call it blue nepheline.
What's so special about it?
Everything. It doesn't just bend the laws of physics, it snaps them in two. Superconductivity, cold fusion, limitless power for free. Imagine a world without disease, without poverty.
What about its weapons capability?
Sounds like communism to me.
Yes, of course, that could be a concern, but only if it falls into the wrong hands.
Professor Tolstov, it's already in the wrong hands. Where's mine section B?
The smaller door opposite the one you came in leads to section B. But there are guards out there, so be careful if that's where you're heading. When you're ready to go, I'll unlock the door for you.
All right.
So, can you open that door for me, please?
As you wish. The American? He was going to help me.
I can help you too.
Listen, I have a friend, a technician called Sparsky. He works in mine section B. He knows everything that goes on down there. Tell him I sent you. He will help you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Alright, loads of guards.
You have received a new mail from Kostov.
Lots of guards. There's no way I can get to that door without being seen. Alright, let's check the mail. I'll link communications. Comms. How should we reply? Please contact me. Proceed as planned. Mission proceeding to plan. Yeah, whatever you can do. I'm fine, Kostov. Just grab some more sleep. I'm thinking maybe we ask him for some help.
Just as well I'm here to look out for him.
We'll wait here a moment. Don't do anything. Stay behind these barrels. Nice distraction. Sweet. Nice. Hang on, better check the motion tracker. We can zoom in and out by pressing up and down on the D-pad. Like I said, this game is available on Good Old Games for not much money at all. I reckon this might be worth a look if you like adventure games.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm looking for Sparsky.
You'll find him down in the mine.
How do I get down there?
Take the main elevator, out the way you came, and past the guards.
Thanks, I'll find my own way.
I think I'll save and leave it here. So yeah, In Cold Blood. It's a really, seems to be a really interesting game. And again, I think Revolution's most ambitious project they've ever done. It's a shame they never like revisited the franchise or the series. Alright. Running a bit long. That's okay. Reinsert the exploder disc. Alright, the final game of this video is another action-adventure game with tank controls. The old pre-rendered pre-rendered backgrounds with character relative movement were quite popular back in the PlayStation 1 days, weren't they? It's interesting, you know, for a style of game that is so, you know, is made fun of so much and maligned today. It certainly was quite popular back at the time. Probably because it was a good way of taking advantage of the CD format at the time. It allowed developers to circumvent hardware limitations of the PlayStation quite well. Right. This game is quite a well-known game. It's by, well, it's published by Eidos. It's actually developed by a company called Kronos. and it has the serial number of 2166, so 2166. We're getting well above the 2000s now. Where am I going to put this? Put this here. Okay. Continuing, and the game is, of course, Fear Effect. Now, Fear Effect received a 1999 release in the States, but it did not reach Europe until early 2000, so... And remember, we're doing this by European release dates, not American.
Death. The thing we fear most. But my only fear was what would happen if I remained alive. So I ran. I knew my father would try to stop me, and I knew others would come for me. Others whose only desire was money. But my longing was stronger. I wanted salvation. Of all the sensations, pain is the purest, without ambiguity. You feel it or you don't. I had never experienced pain. But now I knew that I could visit it on others. A pain so strong, so intense, that it would purify the world. I had learned the truth, so I ran. The noise of the funeral didn't mask my assassin's approach. I hoped for a quick death, hoped it would be possible. So I stopped running. I had never experienced pain, and I so wanted to feel it now. I wasn't disappointed.
Ugh. Fear Effect is, this game is heavily inspired by films like Blade Runner and the Ghost in the Shell movie. More Ghost in the Shell than Blade Runner, but there's definitely a mix of the two in here, with a bit of added Asian mysticism, so it's not just high-tech, you know, dystopia. It's, you know, there's like evil cults involved and like demonic summoning, stuff like that. I'm going to turn subtitles on, and I'm going to, for now, turn the master volume down a bit. Again, I'm going by the little like green, flickering green bars in the OBS window, so I'm trying to guess how loud the game is based purely on that. It's not easy because I don't find out how the audio mixes until I've already finished recording the video, and sometimes it comes out okay, sometimes it comes out rough as fuck, so forgive me if it's not perfect. I'm doing this on the fly. Alright, R1 to run, R2 to crouch, quick turn, L1, evade, L2. Okay, walk, okay, again, tank controls, pause, skip cinematics, action, select weapon, inventory back, inventory forward, fire, quick draw. Vibration on, vibration off. Okay, we can remember that. I hope I can remember that. start a new game.
A familiar place in another time. Mercenaries were coming from the west, told of my disappearance by a man, a betrayer who worked for my father. I had become a commodity that would be redeemed for cash.
So, you trust him?
Jin's reliable.
Yeah? How do you know?
He helped me get off the streets years back, before he threw in with a triad. He's always got an angle, but I'd say he's a friend.
When you're talking about this kind of money, you can lose friends in a hurry. And once we find the girl, we are talking about this kind of money, right, Hana?
Weaving Lamb is the daughter of the most powerful triad leader in Hong Kong. Don't worry, Glass. If we reach his little runaway first, Lamb will pay us handsomely to get her back.
Of course, he'll want us dead as well.
There, that's it. The Lamb building.
Game's got a cool art style. I dig it.
I've got 11 o'clock straight up.
Jin said he'd be on the pad.
So much for Jin being reliable.
I'll go find him.
Audio compression's a bit rough. Oof. That voice sounded a bit blown out. So yeah, this is the look of the game. This game looks kind of great. As you can see, the background is just a continuously looping FMV. And the textures used on the character models, they're clearly going for like a cartoon slash cell animation look of the game. Some people refer to this game as the first cell animated game. People who call it that don't know. Sorry, the first cell shaded game. People who call it that don't know what cell shading is. This is not cell shading. This is just flat single color textures to give the illusion. Cell shading is when you apply a shader, hence the name shading, to a 3D model to affect the look of it. So the actual first... quickly... Oh, no. Put the damn thing away. Okay. The first actual cel-shaded game was Jet Set Radio for the Dreamcast. What defines cel shading is the appearance of a thick, noticeable black line around the edge of a model, regardless of the model's orientation. This game does not have that, so it is not cel shaded. Okay, so so I hold down R1, she runs around, hold down R2, she crouches and sneaks. I can... For God's sake. Okay, ugh. Controls are a bit rough. Going from one tank control game to another tank control game with different controls kind of screws up my mind a bit. So, you can navigate your inventory using the circle and square buttons. I'm currently holding a knife, a phone, which you use to save the game when in a save point. You can tell you're in a save point because the phone will start ringing. Okay, you can draw your weapon with the cross button, or the X button. And then you can also fire your gun with the X button. You can reholster by going through your inventory and selecting holster and pressing the triangle button. Okay. Get a close look at the character model. Yeah, it's a good looking game. You also use the triangle button to use interact with the environment. Alright, so, combat. You can tell when you're close to an enemy because in the top left corner, a little heart meter displays. That's your health. So you can tell how much health your character has by the look of that little meter there. This game has health regen, which is super helpful. There are no first aid kits or health packs in this game. You just break contact with the enemy for long enough, allow your character to calm down, and they will regain health. So, super forgiving. This game has automatic lock-on. The main character will automatically lock onto any nearby enemies in front of her and attempt to shoot them. It doesn't always work as well as you'd like it. Some of these facial expressions are a bit ridiculous. Right, that's a hint. Shoot the window. There we go. You'll know when you're next to something in the environment you can interact with because the little use symbol will appear in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Oh, what's this? What fuse? Fuse will come in handy. There's a dude there. Nope, nothing we can use there. Okay. Trying to remember how this first area goes. This game has instant deaths. I'll warn you now, if you do something incorrectly or touch the wrong thing at the wrong time, it will just kill you. So it's important to try and do things in the correct order or to pay attention to your surroundings because the game can be a little bit unforgiving. Oh, this is this. Okay. This game is extremely FMV heavy. I believe the only actual polygonal elements in the game are the character models. Oh yeah, and the dropped items, of course. Sweet, gate key. Oh yes, and of course, and occasionally you will encounter just incredibly obvious polygon assets pasted over top of the FMV because they stand out like a sore thumb, like this gate here.
I don't think so.
So, select the gate key and then hit use. Boom. Okay. Yeah, most of the time the lock-on is fine. Ooh, a red keycard. Again, these camera angles are pretty great. It's best to crouch when engaging in combat because you're harder to hit. Enemies will take longer to lock onto you.
Oh, Jin, who are you waiting for?
Please.
Who are you planning to give this to? Oh, Jin!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wrong answer.
You said this deal was clean, Jin.
How did the security camera get on the floor? Strangely cinematic security camera. The one drawback of everything being an FMV, of the entire background being an FMV, is that there is a shit ton of artifacting, which was not that obvious when you're playing on like a standard definition CRT back then, but you play this now with a clean connection on an LCD monitor, and the artifacting just stands out like mad. It's just, oh my god, everything has just got this weird like muddy twitching, like sort of like a twitchiness to it as the artifacts kind of adjust and change slightly with every frame of video. Our phone's ringing.
No.
Can't open this locker. We should save, just in case. In case we die, so we don't start back at the very beginning. Suck it. Ooh, we've got a new weapon. A machine pistol. You can manually reload your gun by selecting it in the inventory and then hitting use. Just to make sure you start the next encounter with a full clip. Why didn't his two friends react to that? There we go. Pick up all this ammunition. Okay. What's this? A locker key. Nice. I bet that's for that locked locker we saw in that office. We're going to take a quick detour back there. Just not that. Oop, got caught in a corner. Yeah, there were so many games like this. Like, I mean, Resident Evil wasn't the first, but it clearly started something.
No.
Oh, hang on, I have to reselect the red key card. That's done. Once you unlock a door, it should stay open. Come on. Come on, game designers. There were just so many games on the PlayStation 1 that just use this style of camera, this style of gameplay. There it is. Another gun. Sweet. So guess what? Now we have 2 pistols. So 2 guns is pretty great. Your character will lock onto up to 2 enemies at the same time, or if there's only 1 enemy, point both guns at 1 enemy, so that's pretty great. That's totally optional, we don't need the 2 guns, but it helps. Keep in mind though, when firing 2 guns, your ammunition does go down twice as fast. The volume seems a bit loud. I'm going to lower it a little bit. I might just be imagining it, but I don't know, that green line seems awful long. There we go. What's this elevator here? What is this? Oh, movement. Just grind up against. There we go.
This needs power.
Can't use the elevator because it needs power. Okay. It's weird that the phone will only ring while you're standing in a specific spot. It's a proximity sensitive phone. Which is bizarre. Where are you? There you are. I'm just doing this so if we do die, we don't have to retrace many steps. There we go. 2 for the price of 1. Refill those. Nope, can't go that way. Oh, what's this?
I don't think so.
This looks like a fuse box. Alright, that elevator is now working. Sweet. Oh, wait. Guards always take 4 bullets to kill. Need to keep that in mind before I waste ammunition. Oh shit.
I don't think so.
Can we use a key, perhaps?
I don't think so.
No. Whoop. All right. There's more enemies around because the heart monitor's up. Oh no, the heart monitor's gone. Right. Puzzle time. Why does this exist? Who designed this room? What sort of architect designed your power room to have a big, dangerous, electrified floor? Okay, so we want to step on the parts of the floor that aren't electrified. Here. This is another instant death moment. So you want to make sure you don't touch the electricity or it will just kill you immediately. Alright. Whoop, get in. There we go. Down we go. Ooh, wire cutters. Don't mind if I do. So, this is super silly and it makes no sense at all, but these flashing lights up on the wall here are really important for a puzzle we're about to encounter. It makes absolutely no sense in any logical way why these lights should be the answer to the upcoming puzzle, but guess what? They are. So what's that? It's a red and a yellow light next to an orange light, so if I'm just going to type O for orange followed by R for red and then Y for yellow, then P for pink, because the little dot in between the lines is the most important reference here. So P for pink followed by R and blue, and then green, G for green, followed by B and yellow. Okay. I'm gonna need that. Whoop, no! Again, I keep pressing the wrong button. I keep... Okay. Fuck you! Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, this game has definitely got a great style to it. Alright, save point. We're going to need this save point. So, okay. Let's go.
Tick, tock, tick, talk, or you'll start to tick, Jin. Now.
Who are you waiting for?
He's waiting for me.
Get her!
Wait, Hannah! Don't leave me! Don't let this kill me!
Don't accidentally shoot him, because he will blow up if you shoot him.
This was supposed to be a standard grab and hold, Jin. What the hell happened?
Yeah, Lamb must have had me watched. He knows I'm tight for credit. You can turn this off, huh?
The C4 is hardwired. I pull the blasting caps, you and I are misting the walls.
Then don't do that. You alone?
Glass is with me. Deke's at the hotel. This is a lot of trouble for one little runaway, Jin.
It's the first time Wei Ming's ever been outside the Lamb's compound. She's all alone in the big bad world, ripe for the taking.
There are 3 leads between each delay. Probably neutral, ground, and hot. So, outside the triad, who knows Wei Ming's gone?
No one, Hannah, except for you. Which is worth
15% of 90 million, and you're in no position to negotiate.
90 mil? That's your asking price to guarantee her safe return?
No guarantees. You know me better than that, Jin. Looks like I'll need to cut 2 of 3 wires between each delay without interrupting the circuit.
And if you cut the wrong wires?
Wrong wires, a wrong order, and boom. Or I could just say screw the money and leave you here.
I'll cut my fee. 12%. 10%, huh? Hannah, please. You owe me.
Not after this, I don't. Damn it.
What? What is it, Hannah?
The timer, it just started.
How much is it saying?
Not a lot. Now shut up, Jin. I gotta think.
Okay.
This game's got some pretty good voice acting. What's this? We have... Alright, we've got a time limit. We've got 6 minutes. Alright. Now we have 2 Uzis. Okay. So we've got the wire cutters. So, guess what?
No.
The lights we saw on the wall outside are for this bomb. It makes absolutely no sense why those lights should help us disarm this bomb, but apparently they do. So, orange, red, yellow. Right, pink, red, blue, green, blue, yellow. In that order.
This could come in handy.
That's it, done.
Hannah, I was under a lot of stress. Explosive makes me nervous, eh?
Give me the package, Jin.
I made a flash disk with all your info on Wingming, including a good place to start looking for her. I locked it in the control panel near the neon sign before that jerk laid into me.
And the key?
With the jerk.
Alright, I'm going for the disc. You'd better go under and go deep.
Yeah, you know, for a moment I thought I was a dead man.
Motherfucker. Right. So. We have a C4 explosive. Oh god. Run the fuck away. I would have imagined you'd have needed to run further away than that to escape the explosion, but apparently not. Okay. Right, there are lots of guards around, so we've got to be careful. You know what? For just guards, I think we'll use our regular pistols. We'll save the Uzis for the boss. Oh look, we're back in the fuse room. Remember this place? Whoop. Let's try using our knife. I haven't used the knife yet. Fuck you. That's clunky and clumsy. Huh. Again, this phone is weird. We'll get to the boss and we'll have a crack at the boss, and then that will be the end of the video. If you're wondering how much longer I'm going to play this. And whether we win or lose at the boss, that's it. Whoop, whoop. There we go. The electricity's off, that's good. There's enemies around. Nice. She's a great shot. Oh my god. She's really good at just shooting 2 separate targets. Uh-oh. Reload. Right. What I'm going to do is we save the game in this room. Gives us a closer save point. Well, gives me a closer save point if I come back and play this game again at some point. Because if we die at the boss, that's it. That's our only attempt. Okay. R1 to spin around. R2 to combat roll. Okay. He went down here. Yeah, she really is a good shot. Wow. Alright, here we go. Twin Uzis. Boss time. This dude's got a heavy machine gun, so... Oh, crap. Move. Okay, you can't regain health while in combat. You have to basically finish the combat and then you regain health. Oh, run! Fuck. No, I'm dead. Yeah. The controls for like enemies that don't get stunned when you shoot them kind of suck. Oh well, that's enough. That is Fear Effect. It is a cool game. There was a sequel, Fear Effect 2, that came out in 2001. It was a very late PlayStation 1 game that honestly is not as good. Fear Effect 1 is the better of the two games, I think. Alright, that is the end of this video. Okay, we've got at least... let's say at least 3 more games. Sorry, not 3 more games, 3 more videos for the year 2000 before we move on to 2001. So, I'll see you next time.